All right, your old pal Stavi here. I got a map that I found that I started. Probably 7 years ago. It's it was originally going to be called Escape from Detroit. It was going to have this and a couple more big maps, like simulating you was in, trapped in the frickin' murder capital of the world, Detroit, Michigan. It was, well, at least it was murder capital of the world at the time. I don't know if it is now. Probably frickin' Chicago is, I'm thinking now. But anywho, yeah. So what we got here is the General Motors headquarters is what this is, you know. And so I decided to. It's so huge. It's so fucking big. If I go into 3D mode right now, it takes about 20 seconds for it to pop on, and then you don't even see nothing because you know how when you're in Doom Builder, if you're too far away from something in 3D mode, it's just black. It's in a shadow. Well, that's what you're looking at. You're looking at nothing but shadow because it's so frickin' ginormous. This map. Look at it. It almost takes up. It's amazing that it's building the nodes. You know, it's amazing that it even works. But right now it's missing textures because I was back in the day. I was stupid. I'd build shit with TNT because it had all the cool textures in it. Like the glass and but now I know how to patch stuff in. So and I learned that you build everything with Doom 2. And if you need something, you patch it in. That's just what you do. Okay, so what we have here is the General Motors headquarters, and what it's going to be a slaughter map in hell. Okay, you're in hell, and it's General Motors headquarters. And I'm doing this in memory of Hunter S. Thompson, the great writer, because he hated fucking GM, man. He fucking hated them, man. So he used to buy their cars and smash them on purpose. But here, let me go into 3D mode, and you're gonna watch and see how long it takes, cause okay. I just hit the button. Okay, finally, you can see I'm missing textures, but that's okay, and it's gonna move real slow, guys, cause see, you just you can't even look. I don't even know where I'm at. It's like I'm lost already. Oh, here's one of the towers, I think. And I'm gonna get all the pretty all the textures that dress it up like the true horse she is. I'm not blaming the building itself because this building was awesome. It was during the Renaissance period of Detroit, which was like 1980, and the late great Coleman Young, mayor of Detroit, he's now passed on, but he had this built in Joe Louis Arena for the Detroit Red Wings, and and his dream was to have the Pistons in downtown Detroit again as well, because they used to play at Cobo Arena, and now they do. They all I got misaligned shit there. Yeah, I got all this crap. That's what I'm doing. Next couple days, just I've been working already, so I'm just gonna keep. It's gonna take a while because it take a couple days just to texture all this shit that's missing because I don't even. It says it was concrete slash concrete, so and I'm just replacing it with that shit, and then I'll trim it out down here to hide that or whatever the fuck. I'll do something, no big whoop. Do a middle texture, drop it down. Once I get my number, then I can trim everything out at this floor level. And work start at the top, work my way down. And then I got to open this map up in regular, Doom, because this is UDMF. I got it UDMF, so I can do some. This is gonna be wicked, man. But it won't be. It'll have to be vanilla because there's no fucking way you're gonna run a gore mod with this because there'll be just too many giblets, man. Just way too many giblets. It's gonna bog it down. Unless you got some super fucking computer. That can run. Yeah, because I'm gonna pack this fucker full. It's gonna be. I'm gonna study Timothy Brown maps, okay, to see how he places his monsters, what boxes he checks off, you know, for his monsters. I'm just gonna study his stuff and go by that because his slaughter maps are frickin' they're for me they're fucking impossible. I mean, I never played Doom that much to be that good ever. It's and I feel no shame in that either, man. Maybe one day. I've been practicing my Sigil Deathmatch mod on my arcade machine, and that's a real motherfucker playing that with an arcade control panel. You know, I almost made it. Damn it! I got right. I almost got to the end of map 1. Well, it's map 40. The Baphomets. Demensa is the Baphomet's match. And I almost made it. I almost made it yesterday, but then I fucking fell. You get all panicky and you start running around, and old John boy made those ledges real narrow. Hats off to you, John. It's Mr. Romero. It's some good shit. But all right, man. Stavi out. I thought I'd I'd show this off. I mean, I'm sorry you couldn't really see it because it's so fucking big. But yeah, I'll tell you what. When I get it all textured off, I'm thinking about I'm gonna make a prefab of it because my title map. I'll just run my camera interpolation. I'll start it from the player start, which is right here. Just running around this fucking street. Where you see where my mouse cursor is. Just going on and just showing you. Maybe up high, maybe halfway up, so you can see all the architecture. It'll just be panning around, playing some fucked up. Oh, and I got permission to use this guy used a stylophone and made a bunch of Jack White music. So I think I'm going to use Hotel Yorba for this because Hotel Yorba is a shithole, super super low income housing building in Detroit. It's really I mean, you could smell it 100 feet away. So, so yeah, it's gonna be and anybody knows the White Stripes Hotel Yorba song. It's gonna be like meaty. It's a meaty done on the stylophone. So yeah, it's cool. Well, alrighty, Stavi out, man.